My brother married Jessica 3 years ago, and from day one, she's made our family gatherings weird. She's one of those women who needs to be the center of attention and flirts with every guy in a room, including married men. At first, I thought I was imagining things. The lingering hugs, the way she'd touch my arm when talking, how she'd somehow end up sitting next to me at every family dinner. My wife Sarah noticed too, but said maybe Jessica was just being friendly. But 6 months ago, it escalated. Jessica started texting me directly. Started innocently, asking about gift ideas for my brother, then gradually became more personal. She'd send photos of outfits, asking if I thought they looked good. Always posed in ways that showed off her figure. Then came the accidental encounters. She'd show up at my gym wearing barely anything, claiming she'd just joined. She'd be at the grocery store I frequent, bumping into me in tight workout clothes, asking if I wanted to grab coffee and catch up. The breaking point was last month at my parents' anniversary party. Jessica had been drinking and cornered me in the kitchen while everyone else was outside. She pressed herself against me and whispered that she'd always been attracted to me, that she married the wrong brother, and that we should meet up sometime when my brother was traveling for work. I pushed her away and told her to stop, but she just smiled and said, "I know you feel it too." Sarah doesn't have to know. I was furious, but didn't want to blow up the family. My brother adores her, and my parents think she's perfect. If I told them what happened, it would destroy everything, and they'd probably think I was lying or coming on to her. So I decided to let her expose herself. Christmas dinner was at my parents' house. The whole extended family would be there. About 20 people total. I knew Jessica would try something, so I came prepared. I wore a button-down shirt with a tiny recording device clipped inside. I also set up my phone to record video, positioned so it would capture our interactions without being obvious. Sure enough, Jessica spent the whole evening finding excuses to get close to me. Reaching across me for dishes, touching my shoulder when she laughed, sitting way too close when we gathered for gift opening. After dinner, she followed me to the basement when I went to get more wine. That's when she made her move. "You look really good tonight," she said, backing me against the wall. I can't stop thinking about what I said at the anniversary party. I meant every word. She started running her hands down my chest, telling me how she fantasizes about me, how she gets bored with my brother, how we could have something special if I just gave her a chance. I got it all on audio and managed to record some of the video too. When we came back upstairs, she was acting completely normal, laughing with Sarah and helping my mom clean up. The perfect family woman act. Later that evening, when everyone was gathered in the living room sharing holiday stories, I stood up and said I had something to share. "I want everyone to know what kind of person Jessica really is," I announced, pulling out my phone. The room went dead quiet. Jessica's face went white. I played the audio from the basement. Her voice was crystal clear, propositioning me, talking about fantasizing about me, calling my brother boring. My brother looked like he'd been punched in the gut. My parents were horrified. Sarah was staring at Jessica with disgust. Jessica tried to claim it was taken out of context, that I had misunderstood, that I had come on to her. But the audio was damning. You could clearly hear her initiating everything while I told her to stop. Then I played the video footage from earlier in the evening, showing her constantly touching me, positioning herself provocatively, all while I was clearly uncomfortable and trying to maintain distance. This has been going on for months. I told everyone. The inappropriate texts, the accidental encounters, the touching. I tried to handle it quietly, but she wouldn't stop. My brother was crying. He asked Jessica if it was true. She just sat there speechless, finally realizing there was no way to spin this. The evening ended with Jessica and my brother leaving in separate cars. She went to her mother's house. He came back to my parents to talk. Turns out, my brother had been having doubts about their marriage for months. Jessica had been distant, always on her phone, making excuses not to spend time with him. Now it all made sense. They're getting divorced. The family has completely cut Jessica out. No more invites, no more contact. My parents were actually relieved because they'd always felt something was off about her, but couldn't put their finger on it. The best part? Last week I heard from my cousin that Jessica tried to pull the same thing with her husband at a party. Apparently, this is just who she is. My brother is doing better now. He said he's actually grateful I exposed her before they had kids or bought a house together. He realizes he was married to someone he never really knew. Sometimes the trash takes itself out, but other times you have to drag it to the curb yourself.